Hey guys, it's Mark again. If you're wondering why I'm wearing the same clothes as in another video, because I am. I basically shot the two videos, this one and the last one, pretty much back to back, and it's just me going on some things that I kind of wanted to talk about, some things I want to do. What else are you going to do at 9 o'clock, 9:30 on a Sunday night? But yeah, so what I was talking about in the last video, which was a haul video about some books and some objects I'd recently gotten, was this book by Alex Arcana. It's basically a beginner's what you need to know kind of guide on astral projection. It talks about what astral projection is, the different forms of astral projection. One thing that's talked about greatly here is shamanic journeying, which is something I might delve a little more deeply into as well, since they and other forms of astral projection, at least according to this book, come from sister traditions, sister backgrounds. They're not completely the same. There are distinct differences. But similar types of beliefs or belief systems are what created them. Another piece it talks about is what you'll see there when you get into the astral realm, what you can expect to see, the different worlds there are, how to initially build your astral form and leave the physical body, advice on just getting around. Another piece would be knowing who to trust, how to protect yourself. Another part that talks about is the physical stress done on the body, and how to prepare for and recover from that when it's done. Setting a sacred space, which is always very important. Well, for me, it's important in any magical working that one is done, is to set that sacred space so that you've got your own energy going. You've got your own vibes, your own flow, based on whatever's going on. No outside influences, no way to somehow get intertwined with or mixed up with anything on the outside that could somehow interfere. And of course, protecting yourself and just being, having common sense, being safe, being smart about it. And then another piece it talks about is, again, how to protect yourself, knowing who to trust. It talks about how there are some lower energy or lower level beings on the astral plane or in some of the realms of that plane, some of whom will try to take advantage of you energy-wise because of the energy that it takes for them to get out of their own plane and stay in the upper planes. Because that's what it does. It also classifies the astral realm or the astral plane into several realms, several levels. Of course, the lower the tone or the vibration and the lower the energy, the more negative or malevolent the spirit or the being. And it talks about how lower level beings can get up into the upper realms and the upper worlds of that realm, but they try to take advantage of and suck off you pretty much because of the immense energy it takes to do it. And it talks about how sometimes these beings can sometimes try to trick or entice you because they'll somehow tap into the subconscious part of your mind that comes with you and, say, for example, turn into someone you know, like a loved one or a friend, and try to mingle with you and try to get close to you, if not in some way connect with you by associating and impersonating someone you know, trying to get you to trust them so that you'll open up to them and become that gateway or that source of energy that they need. It also talks about how to break the bond or the connection if one has been made, that is sucking you dry, or is, for whatever reason, you've decided is not wanted or needed in life anymore, and is one that needs to be broken. It talks about how you can try to recall your experiences, how to recover from them emotionally in the event that something happens in that realm and you come back somehow impacted. It's, again, very rudimentary, very basic, beginner stuff, and I'm going to have to get more in tune and do some more research on it to better understand it, and hopefully do some searching on my own to be able to project, because I think projection would just be an amazing experience to have, and it's one that I would like to try. But yeah, I guess, leave comments below if you've got any how-tos, tips, or advice. I mean, I am relatively new to the experience myself. I will be sharing my experiences as I continue with them. And I would love to hear more about yours. Certainly leave comments below, or if you have like a video response that you make, or you know of some good video responses. Like there's one by the Lady Grave Dancer, and someone that she's worked with when projecting, or someone who's related experiences. I've watched that video a couple times. I may watch it again just to get a sense of what their take is on it, because it's actually a really fun video to watch. It's very interesting to hear on how it related in their lives, and even the fun that they can sometimes do with it, and the fun experiences that can come from it as well. Because while it mainly, from my understanding, is meant to be like an enlightening or an eye-opening experience, and how it can be dangerous, of course, if for whatever reason you're not careful, that it can also be a fun experience. Fun things can come out of it, good memories, if, again, like I said, you have that common sense and you go into it safely, and go into it just with that subconscious thought, knowing that it could turn on you, and having your contingency or your safety plans in place, so that you're prepared. But overall, again, as long as you're prepared and you're safe and you're careful, it looks like it can be a fun time, and I'm excited to try it. But that's all I have for now. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and as always, blessed be. Bye.